Right, hello, so I'm going to be streaming some more Oblivion. My throat's a bit better again today. Like I said, as soon as I get a load of low pollen days and everything in a row, there shouldn't be really any coughing or whatever and pulling my vocal cords anymore. So yeah, obviously need to keep remembering to take antihistamines as well. But yeah, so as you can see, streaming Oblivion. So I'll go to the chat and set it to the mode which actually shows me the messages properly. So you might know that the item duplication glitch is still in the PC version. They didn't get rid of that, so as you can see, I've got 999 plus Purge Blood salts because you just do things into a container. And then there's a way you can shift click where it duplicates stuff. So they never fixed that, which is kind of good. Right, Rich? So yeah. Right, so that trapdoor's just under that tree. I need to remember that because it's easier to get back in that way. Oh shit, it's a different island, isn't it? So it's on the mainland bit there. Okay. Right, so I want to, what was it? Go to, the Imperial, city, and apparently I was meant to buy some bits from a woman. I thought I'd bought them, but apparently not, because where I was at a thing, I didn't have one of the bits I wanted to do. So let's try again.
What do you say, pal? Seen any action?
Will help.
Didn't you hear the explosion?
Because yeah, I thought I bought all these upgrades, but apparently not if it's not working.
I hope I can have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Weirdly, I can't see any of the bits that I should have on the thing. Hope it's not broken. Yeah, she's meant to sell the bits for the whatever, the Frost Crag Spire thing, and I thought I bought them, but when I went there, a load of the shit wasn't there, so that's not good. Yeah, let's sell off a
You've
load
made
of
a
crap.
good bit of gold. That's more than I'd usually pay.
I'll keep the light ones, they might be useful. Yeah, poison fruit on sale, that might be interesting. Make poison apples. Right, I've got 1,120. So let's sell, I'm going to sell about 400 of those, even though I won't get any money for them, just so they're actually a number I can see in my inventory. Actually, they have weight to them as well, so, Right, restore Magicka, I will sell some of those. Oh, she can't afford that. Right, they're worth quite a bit then. Yeah, 53 each.
A good price for a good customer. That's a fair deal.
Oh yes, anyway, I hope you're right, Rich. I was saying earlier on, my throat's a bit better today, but it's still very hoarse, but I think it doesn't help with all the hay fever and pollen, that the more I cough, obviously, the more it probably irritates it back up again. Right, okay, so I'm a bit annoyed while the Frost Crag Spire thing isn't working. I might travel back there and just see if it's glitched. If not, there might be a mod that fix it, or whatever. Oh no, I didn't see that, that's cool, Rich. So what speed does it actually shoot an arrow at? I know the speed will depend on arrow weight, but imagine it's a very high FPS then for the arrows. Yeah, so let's go back to Frostcrag Spire, because again the quest marker's showing the thing like I haven't done it. But again, that one's still showing up there as well. Might as well do the Battleborn Castle one while I'm here. Yeah, oh, nice, that's even in the same district. Right. Yeah, mine, I think what it was is I had a couple of days where it was really bad, which just really pulled. I'm going to take my antihistamines now so I don't forget, even though pollen isn't too bad today. Yeah, I think because I had a couple of days where my hay fever was really bad, you know, like that, because I was coughing so much and like sneezing so much on that day, it's just completely pulled my vocal stuff. I said to myself, I feel absolutely fine, other than my wisdom tooth has started bloody moving again, but
let's do business.
Right, let's buy all the Battleborn
A
things.
fine bar. Pleasure to... You're a fine negotiator. A bargain at any price.
I'm going to buy the stuff for crafting, because I can immediately sell it back for a much higher price.
A fine bargain for you. Thank you for... Farewell.
Yeah, this game is so broken economy-wise, even without, like, you know, using any exploits, when you get to full-level alchemy. Because for every ingredient, you only need a single ingredient that makes 2 of each potions at Master Alchemy. So you can turn something that, like, costs 10 gold into about 100 gold. I mean, I know alchemy is turning lead to gold, so it's kind of funny. But, yeah, it's the appropriate named thing. But, yeah, like, now I can just go, oh, look, that's 100 gold worth of damage lux. 100 gold worth of, you know, all of these things. So yeah, it is quite funny, that sort of thing. So yeah, that is really fast. I'm trying to remember what my fastest compound crossbow shot at, but I reckon that was probably only in the 200 odd FPS range. And I know obviously a big compound bow is going to shoot or whatever a lot faster than a compound crossbow, just because of the way they work, like bow span and no friction on the string when you release it. Right, anyway, let's go to that castle place and see if that's actually updated. Where was Battleborn Castle? I know I found it by accident when I was just doing the fit, but there it is, right. Where's the coral? Chorrel or whatever. I'm going to suck on the strepsil while I'm talking, just because it might make it a little bit easier on my throat. Yeah, there's definitely snow in this game, in the north part of the map anyway. Do I have to interact with these things in my inventory? No. Or maybe there's NPCs I have to find and talk to, I don't know. Because again, like I said, I've bought the upgrades of these, but I don't see any of them here. Unless it's, you have to... this one's definitely done something. Okay.
What is it, Sarah? What can I do for... You don't have the item. No one wants to live in the Gerald Mountains. Well, maybe in Bruma, but they're like Nords. They don't feel the cold. Farewell.
So this is meant to be somebody who makes stuffed animals, is it? Can't bring them people's corpses and I'm at Ed Keating themed castle. What a pointless loading screen that was. Literally a door that immediately leads to another door. I'm glad this is on an SSD and not something that takes like 2 minutes per loading screen.
I hope I can help. I would gladly let... Take Shadenall, for example. Pretty little town, but the Count's a dark elf, and it's crawling with orc thugs and gangsters.
Sounds a bit racist. Don't you like dark elves and orcs, mate? You're saying they're you're saying the game word about the orcs.
Let me take a look at what you've got. Goodbye. This came for you,
Yeah,
sir.
well, horse armors are included at the game by default. I don't know. There's apparently an addition. Oh no, it's additional armor, isn't it? I think not additional horse armor. I'm not sure in the other version of this. But yes, the horse armor in this doesn't even cost anything. So yeah, I mean, because it comes in the base game, so it's not like you've bought the horse armor DLC. But yeah, the famous first ever microtransaction. Or the one people say is the first ever microtransaction. Because unlike a decent sized DLC thing, it was literally, there's some armor for your horse. See what I want to do, but annoyingly it didn't seem to work when I went there before. I'll try going back to Frostcrag Spire. There should be a thing here where you get like a lectern where you can create your own spells, which is what I wanted to do, but that just didn't show up when I was there last time. Also, the bookcases weren't there, because all the books fell on the floor as soon as I walked in, which I don't think is how it's meant to work. Let's go have another look. Maybe it's glitched on the loading screen. No, the books still don't have bookcases, so I have all the books but no bookcases. That's really weird. The portals aren't working. So yeah, something's broken with this, because like I said, all of the bits have spawned in, but I can't use anything. Why aren't they working? I might Google this actually. Oblivion Frostcrag Spire not working. I know there'll be a mod that fixes this, or just some console commands I can do, but I can't be bothered to do that. Apparently, yeah, it's a known bug that they've not fixed. So this is a sort of bug that I wish they had fixed. So I'm just Googling it. Right, what people have suggested, I'll open the chat up, we can see if this works, is I'll make a save game here. Right, let's load a really early save from my character. Let's do one, because I want to have had... Right, I don't know at this point if I've done Frostcrag Spire, so let's just load it up and see. Right, let me just get the YouTube chat back up, sorry. There we go. Right, so what people said sometimes fixes it, which is really weird, is to now go... to Frostcrag Spire. Again, I'm hoping I haven't bought all the shit for it on this save. And apparently it's to go in on a save where you don't have anything in the tower, then load up your other save. So let's see if this does anything. Oh, my character's so slow and has so little energy compared to my other, like how high level I am before. Right. Right, so there's no furniture at all in this one. Oh wait, no, that's still broken. So never mind, I don't think that's fixed it. Unless I didn't go back far enough. I'll give up on this in a bit. If it doesn't work, and just do other stuff and then try and fix it when I'm not on a... Right, so still no furniture. Let's just walk out and in case that fixes it. But oh, the door's broken now. Look, I can't leave the door. I've had a glitch like this as well in the other place. The door, like regarding the door. Good thing I've got the fast travel from anywhere mod that actually lets you get around those places when you get trapped in places. But yeah, otherwise I'll try loading a really, really early one and getting in that way. Yeah, still no furniture. And I can't leave again. Right. Shitty place. Yeah, let's load a really early save. Save 5, the Gold Coast. I definitely shouldn't have it at this point. And then I'll see if I can fix it this way. If not, like I said, I won't bother on the stream. But yeah, these are the sort of things that would be nice if they fix these sort of glitches. Like I said, people don't want them to fix the really broken shit. Right, good. No Frostcrag Spire on the thing. So let's go east from Bruma, get into Frostcrag Spire, and see if it randomly fixes it. So you need to get up. You see that mountain that you can climb. Actually, tell you what, let's see if the console commands work. So isn't it TCL? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it says collision off, but it's still or do I have to click the player and do it? Did they change the fucking console commands in this version? Well, never mind then. Can't do it that way. Yeah, cheers, thanks for it, share. Don't forget to like the stream. Oh no, not goblins. I don't even want to fight the goblins. I just want to get to where I was fucking going, but you know. That's it. Apparently you can run backwards up steep hill better than you can forwards. Yep, that's the thing. Right, that cut a big bit off the journey time. Right, I'm hoping this fucking works after doing all this. Otherwise I'll just give it up for now, but yeah. That's the sort of glitch that they need to actually fix in the remaster. Not the fun glitches like they say they won't touch, but things that are actually broken. Right. We've arrived at Frostcrag Spire, so I should be able to break into here. Let me do a quick save in case all my lockpicks break. Oh, good, that worked. Right, now let's see. Okay, so there's no items in it. Oh wait, no, yeah, there is all over there still. Anyway, but I don't think it's going to work, because I think if it had worked, there'd have been, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I might have to just fix this using mods or whatever, or work out what the console commands are. Because yeah, this is definitely broken, because there should be furniture and the portals don't work. And the door's broken, which is a sign something's really gone wrong here. Oh well, never mind. Worry about that at a different point. Right. Quests. The vintage one is just for getting stuff, isn't it, in the, I haven't done the Shaden Hall Mages Guild yet, so might as well do that while I'm here. Whereabouts in Shady Hall is Mages Guild? There's the Fighters Guild. There's the Mages Guild. Haven't got those barrels there very well, they're blocking. Like the end of the corridor, they could have put them right at the end of the corridor.
Well, have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It tastes strange to me.
No, really?
Sure.
What's the news from the other parts of Kamala?
Sounds like
Oh, the well water, because that's to do with this quest.
stopping the scuba trading elsewhere. And I hear
That scuba trading's bad business. I mean, when
be seen.
Well, they went up here, I thought they were up here, where I was hearing their voices. I don't know.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre. You'll have to get one from Falcar if you can. Let's get to training. Farewell.
Right, where's Falcar that I need to speak to? Excellent. Crystal balls actually ever do anything? I know they're like one of those misc items, but can you actually interact with them in any way? No, you cannot equip this item. Here we go. So yeah, if people didn't see the post I did earlier, I've had 3 gas masks arrive this morning. There's another gas mask that's coming with a different courier when that comes. And then when my throat's a bit better, I'll start doing the reviews of them. One of them's a PAPR unit as well. Yeah, alright, hi. Yeah, annoyingly, one of the things is broken in this. So I'm going to have to try and find a way of fixing it, either with mods or console commands later. But it's just like one of the player home sort of things. But yeah, everything's good with me other than my throat still being a bit funny. But yeah, looking forward to those headphones coming. I was just saying to the other people about those gas masks that have arrived from AliExpress. So there's one I'm still waiting for, but that one is coming via a different courier for whatever reason. All the others came via Royal Mail. And one particular one is coming via what do you call it? I think Every, which is kind of the really cheap parcel courier. So why that particular one's coming via Every, I don't know, but yeah, it's one where I had to buy the things from an NPC to unlock upgrades to the player home. But I've bought them, yet there's still no, they're not there. Like, some of the stuff spawned in, other bits haven't. So, yeah. Was this girl that you speaking to? I can't remember, or woman.
That's Falcar's.
Oh, Falcar. I bet he's an elf with a name like Falcar.
How are you? What is it, associate?
Yeah, of course he is a fucking
Don't
elf.
tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Of course I'm here for a recommendation.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Sounds a bit dirty. You're gonna say, well, you've agreed to it, you need to go down on me now.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me.
This is why the well water
You
tastes
will
funny, because
retrieve this
people
ring
put the
from
ring
me.
on and then
Should
they
you manage to do so,
die of
I
like
shall
999
consider sending
kg
a
in water.
recommendation to the university.
But funny enough, I'm an
The well
Argonian.
is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. Find someone else to bother, won't you?
I'm Dietzen, magician, Mages Guild, that is. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again.
Ah, that's interesting. I know there's an audio bug they left in, and they even did a little animation thing to like highlight it. Where apparently there's an NPC where like the voice actor fucks up a line, like cleared their throat, looked at a script, and then like read the line correctly. So they've actually animated now the person looking down as though they're reading a script when they do the fucked up line.
Let me know, will you? Be careful, associate.
Yeah, buoyancy, the reason they've added that is because otherwise I drown picking up the ring. But I also can't drown because I'm an Argonian, and because I've got the thing that gives me minus weight for lockpicks. I also probably won't drown because I bet my weight I can still carry a ring of burden without any issues. Alright, Rajiv, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, they've actually done a special, like, animation that's apparently only used for that one character. Where they, look like they're looking at the lines in-game, sort of 4th wall breaking. So that's why the water tastes funny. It only weighs 150. It's alright, I could have managed that even without cheating. Or mods. Or using the spell because, oh, only 150 weight. Yeah, if your character had low strength, you wouldn't be able to do that. But, the character's got high strength anyway, so it wouldn't have been an issue. What way you are, Rajiv? What's the weather like near me? Yeah, it's sunny, but not super sunny today. Right,
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that. Goodbye.
Is the ring of burden actually worth anything to sell? No. It's just a stupidly heavy ring. Right, where's his office? Oh, it's probably that downstairs one. Just loot all this shit. Okay, yeah. Like I said, as long as it's, like you said, an easy thing to just switch between the two, that's not going to be an issue, is it? It's just where I can just, like, you know, move a dial and it's sorted for whatever I'm in. Because, yeah, again, like I said, older things are going to obviously be more obvious, aren't they, with really high-quality audio that it doesn't sound that great. It is nice, though, that there's a way of switching between, like, normie mode and, like, audio file mode. Yeah, where's this guy's desk, whatever I'm meant to be searching? If I make the quest an active quest, probably has a little marker for it.
How are you today?
Thanks for asking.
Great. Safe travels.
Oh, it's in the basement. Okay. Is it the parchment I'm meant to be taking? Because if it's not that, I don't know what I'm meant to actually be looking at. Oh. He's a necromancer. Ooh. What? There's an NPC in this that talks about necrophilia. Not necromancy, but actual necrophilia. I want to find where that NPC is. Because apparently they left the line in the game. So, where we used to joke about necrophilia in this, there is a fucking voice line about it. Yeah, thanks, Rich said that earlier, but yeah. Don't forget to like the stream, everybody. It does maybe help YouTube share stuff. Take all their fucking silverware while I'm here. I am an Argonian after all, and they're racist against Argonian, like Khajiit, saying we're thieves and dodgy, so I'll live up to character.
I've heard that she will train people
Steal
as
everything,
well.
not nail
What's
down.
this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it
Right,
now
let me
that
look
the
up which
Mages Guild has
NPC
banned it.
says about necrophilia, so I can do the quest or just find them and talk to them just for the lols. Alchemy store in Skingrad. Okay. Let's go to the alchemy store in Skingrad and find the meme quote.
Goodbye.
Ganradel does seem to love her.
Yeah, Argonians and Khajiits, yeah, so much better than they used to be. Skingrad, this town. I also really like how the Oblivion Remaster is putting game studios into kind of panic mode. That people are actually enjoying a 20-year-old,
How are you?
you know, RPG more than a lot of modern ones, just because of the level of detail and everything. And again, it's fucking Bethesda need to stop with all this Radiant quest bullshit. I wouldn't mind a couple of Radiant quests for like replayability, but it's the fact that you know, it's like everything in this is handcrafted, even if not all of it's good quality. Right, save here because I want to see about necrophilia. But yeah, oh no, people think this is a better RPG than modern ones. Right, is it this woman?
Me? I'm Falanu. House Falalu. As if that matters here. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? But it just so happens I've run into some Sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way. I saw Ugak Gramogak earlier. At least, I think it was her. Perhaps it was her sister.
Ah, cool, I hadn't actually noticed that. I mean, I've got a plugin, I don't know if it renders it on the screen with what do you call it, oh, what's the name of the thing, like Sweet FX or whatever it is, one of those where, it means that, you know, like the colours, I've made, it's like I've got a preset that makes the greens look more green like they did in the original game, but...
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
There we go. Which one should we do? Is it the first offence or, excuse me? Should we do, excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering.
Was that
I saw
rude?
Ugak Gramogak.
No.
I'm the only alchemist in... By the way,
Yeah.
do you
It's a
happen to
repeatable
know
line,
what the
that's good.
fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... No.
It's not the first offence.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind.
Oh.
Thanks.
So, oh, it's great if I get caught fucking a corpse. I don't have to pay much money. I'll give it 500 gold.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
There you go. Go
The extra
enjoy
coin will
some
allow me to
rotting dick
purchase
woman.
more goods from adventurers such as yourself. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That's more than I'd usually. A fine transaction. That's a fair deal. A fine That's more than I'd usually pay. An excellent bargain.
You know, I want to keep restore hounds.
That's a fair... Tell your friends about me. Take care.
So I'll do a shitload more of these while I'm here. That'll do. 208 new potions, yay. Right, yeah, have I done the Mages Guild here or not? I'm not sure. So I need to get the recommendations from all of them to get to the, Arcane University, or whatever it's called.
How are you?
Well met. Well, it's a bit rugged. Nothing like the Arcane University. Have to go to the Imperial City to buy anything, but it's good enough, I suppose. Good day.
I don't want to sit in the chair.
A pleasure to speak with you. You too.
It's my pleasure. Please.
I think I've actually done this one.
Be seeing you.
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak.
Well met. It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. It's the only place...
Does it actually tell me which of the guilds I've not done? Now, if I set that as my active quest, does it now show the ones I've not done? Ah, yeah, good, it does. Right. So I need to do Bravil and Anvil. They're the only two left. Right.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. You too.
I didn't actually know that the further you are from roads and cities, the more likely it is, yeah, the greater the danger. So yeah, as a generic quest thing, I didn't actually know that. That's kind of useful to know. So yeah, the more you wander off the roads, the more likely you are to run into hostile NPCs. Anvil recommendation. Ah, so it's just up there anyway. Oh, a mod I need to definitely get when I'm not playing this is somebody's made a mod for this, so NPCs run during quests. So if you have to escort an NPC, they move at a good speed rather than you having to like walk at like, you know, what's the speed? Like this speed, you know, that really annoying thing where they walk slightly faster than this, but they go way slower than you running, sort of thing. So, yeah, somebody's made a mod to fix that, so I definitely want to get that mod. Oh, a farm. This is loads of money. Again, I don't need money now, but harvest all their crops and then use them to make potions. No, I'm going to do that a bit later on, Rajiv. Didn't get time to do it this morning. So yeah, I'll watch episode 3 of The Last of Us. I assume you mean, yeah. Sort of probably straight after this stream. I'm not using the spell I want to be using. Which spell's this one? That's absorb health, isn't it? I need to try that one, so it's like basically steal health from an enemy in combat. I was going to bind a thing to a key. Let's bind the scamp now to a key. Whichever one that's on. So on scamp, where it shows shortcuts. I've got that. I've got Skelly set to a key. That's alright. I'll keep that for now and put the scamp on it later on. Right. Yeah, well, the thing I really like is with harvesting all of the ingredients. I like that you can actually see all that sort of. You know, like the thing I really like. So yeah, like when you're wandering around, I'm like, oh yeah, this is obviously a thing. Like the grapevines are obvious anyway, but you know, like some of the little plants you'd completely miss in old Oblivion because they didn't stand out very much. But now, like, oh, that's a very detailed little mushroom model. That's obviously something I can pick, kind of thing. But yeah, all of the animals, like you're saying, the fauna are way better.
Hello?
What's new with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Carahil has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Kristoff. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Good evening.
I heard you know how to move in light armor. Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business.
It looks like he's got a permanent fucking smile on his face, despite that. He's got, like, fake horse-looking teeth as well. It reminds me a bit of Sweet William from Sharp.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back.
I can't unsee that now.
Sleep well.
Yeah, he definitely reminds me of Sweet William from Sharp. I mean, his face isn't as fucked up, but...
Good day.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Greetings, High Elf.
What is it now?
What's new
Look
with
at
you?
them. Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with...
They
Take
say
care.
that King Helsa
I like
has
the
made an
little
alliance with
chimney
House
fire
Cress.
grate thing. I think that's quite
Together
cool.
they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Hello there. We should speak in your room. All right. It should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust.
Yeah,
we
it's
will
not a very
protect
practical
you.
design, but I do like
Should you
that
be
chimney
confronted
with
by this
Also, yeah,
cowardly
but wouldn't
mage,
that a chimney
do
like
not
that mean
hesitate
the
to
smoke
protect
would
yourself by
actually
whatever
come out
means
the
possible. Once the
not
mage
necessarily
has
go
revealed
straight up
himself,
the smoke. A load of it would
we
also
will
come
step
out
in
the
and settle the matter quickly. Now,
because the whole point of
get
an oven
yourself
is you can
some
close the door to
You'll
direct
need to be
the
well rested.
heat and smoke upwards. Whereas if you have that design, it might just start billowing out, like carbon monoxide just starts billowing
there.
out here. Well, I think with the real-time shadows in this now, if I just trying to see what I've got, like the parchment I don't need. So if I drop that and then hold E on it, pretty sure that I can put in there, and I think that casts a shadow, although you can't really see the shadows at that angle. I'm going to get rid of those slaughters. Oh, I can't remove it, fuck's sake, because it's a broken quest item. I can't really steal that shit from in front of somebody. Okay, what was I meant to be doing? Am I meant to go along the road like I'm... Well, so go to sleep as usual, then
You
travel
look
so
like
that
a shrewd businessman.
elf woman is like, oh, I'm actually gonna kill you.
It is ill-advised for us to speak.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had.
You want to try
They
it,
were
bitch?
most disappointing.
Stand still. Oh, she summoned a fucking spider. Yeah, didn't think you'd last long. Those mages they sent to protect me, the battle mages, didn't get very fucking far, did they?
Hello there. You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahill know the work is complete. We'll remain here and
The battle
clean
mage
things
texture
up.
looks a bit low res.
Take care.
Not stupidly
You've
low
done
res, but
The Gold Road.
the
You
belt
should
bit on
return
it
to...
looks like it looks higher res than it would have been in the original
care.
Oblivion. That's quite weird. Maybe it's just a texture that's not scaling up properly. Right, main gate, go to this one, then we'll do the other one, and I can craft spells at the Arcane University and break the game even further when you start crafting your own spells. Yeah, I wonder if it's summoned armor or whatever that breaks.
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
It was a she. Check your pronouns.
A she, you say? And she's dead. Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done.
No, they did fuck all. I
no
killed her.
No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself.
Well enough.
I'll
I did all the
pass along
fucking
my
work.
recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
The little people. Hoody, hoody, ho.
I've heard you were able to lift the curse from Benaris Manor and destroy Lorgren Benaris once and for all. I thank you for completing the task I set about to do long ago. His unholy craft will no longer threaten the citizens of Anvil. Well done.
So that wouldn't get me a recommendation, but
goodbye.
Doing the work that you then
Hello.
said I didn't do
What's
for your
going on
other
with you?
people was good enough, thank you.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dungeon.
Yeah, in regards to the real-time shadows and everything now, which is really nice, is if I get that silver bowl and pop it in front of there, that we actually get proper shadows. Yee. It's actually quite hard to pop that right against the wall there. I wish there was a shortcut key for crafting these once you'd click them. So you don't have to keep doing that. That's interesting, yeah. I do really like the Oblivion soundtrack.
Greetings and salutations.
I've stolen basically everything of value in here.
I've heard that Mirabelle spends a lot of time with the sailors.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild of... I offer the finest goods and lowest
Ooh,
prices in all
Health. That
Cyrodiil.
sounds useful. Is that a better version of the other one I've got? Let's just buy everything he's selling.
Pleasure. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
I'll waste all my money training me, however high you can train me on this. There we go. I've got a mod as well that lets you do unlimited training in the day rather than that annoying thing of you have to train a couple of times, go to bed, come back.
Good to know.
'Cause that's just kind of annoying, that thing of open the console. You know, like, oh, you can only train however many times per day, go to bed, come back, repeat the process. A lot of the mods I get, I think, are just the ones that let you streamline everything really quickly. So I probably ought to get the one eventually that just massively increases the trader's gold, so I can just, you know, go, oh yeah, I'll sell you 1,000 potions at once and be done with it. Again, this problem when you start modding Oblivion is you keep putting more and more and more mods on. But again, that's the nature of most games and mods, I think. But once you start getting into modding them, you kind of just keep going, oh yeah, I'll add a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. Right. Let's go and find somebody to sell all the shit to again I've just recently taken. And this isn't even theft, that's a good thing for making money early on in Oblivion. Is that, without using any cheats or exploits or anything like that, is you can literally, yeah, join the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild, take all the stuff you're allowed to take that isn't nailed down, and then just sell it. It's like one of those things where, oh, you've just joined the Mages Guild and there was no joining up fee. Please feel free to take all of this, all of our shit and sell it. Which again, I don't mind. It's, you know, an alright mechanic. It's just kind of funny. You don't have to, you know, progress in the guild. Just join up with the Mages Guild, take all their shit that isn't nailed down. It's not even illegal. That was a locked door, but the items in here don't have any ownership apparently, so I can just take them.
I greet you. Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? A pleasure to...
Can't sell him shit,
Bye.
okay. Can I sell you shit?
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
Yeah, you can't train me, mate. I have 100 alchemy or 99 alchemy, whichever one it is.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, but I can interest you in selling off all my shit.
That's a good deal. That's a fit. You drive a hard... You've made... That's a good deal. You've made a good bit of gold. You drive... You got it. That's more... You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction.
I don't suppose he actually has the expert other thing, does he? I want an expert calculator and an expert retort. Or a master retort, whichever one's better. A master, I guess. No, he doesn't have them. He's only got the fucking novice ones for sale.
A fine transaction.
So yeah, I just want everything in master when I can eventually get to it. Yeah, I've got expert, journeyman, master. So I want all of them in master. Oh yeah, because yeah, master is 1,000, expert is 500. So yeah, master is the highest level one.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a good deal. An excellent bargain. You've made it. That's more than a fine transaction.
Oh, he's only got 1,000 gold. Yeah, and without using any exploits as well, because they apparently weigh barely anything. And you don't need to set them down to use them. You can just be like, yeah, I'm just going to do this standing up somewhere.
You got a great deal there. I can't afford to do that.
Yeah, this is why I need to get a thing so NPCs have more money.
That's a fine... That's... You drive a hard bargain. A good price.
Oh, I've crashed the game from selling too much shit too quickly. Whoops. Let's try again. When Steam finishes syncing it. Yeah, it's still, even the Unreal, like, you still get the some of the classic crashes as well as some added Unreal crashes for your fun. So, yeah, there seems to be sometimes a crash you can cause by crafting too many potions or, like, selling stuff to shopkeepers too quickly or whatever. That's why I spam quick save quite a lot in it, because I've got used to crashing the game through doing shit like that. Yeah, a lot of the jank is still completely here, which is one of the things I love about this, but crashes aren't a thing I love. You know, crashes are just downright annoying. Like, the jank of just completely breaking some of the physics in the game, and that is quite funny, but, yeah, crashing for the sake of crashing isn't fun. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to know which are the new crashes and which are old ones, because I can't remember with some of the crashes what are. Yeah, because I'm hoping at least some of the crashes that are fixable will be fixed in patches, but yeah. Right, all that shit I sold I now have to resell. Hello again.
I would gladly.
I'm going to invest some money first,
Can I
so I
interest
can
you in some of my wares?
sell off stuff faster.
A good... That's a good deal. A good price. An X. A good price
Right,
for a
have a good day,
customer.
Hype. See ya.
That's a good...
I won't be on massively longer. I want to do the other quest to get into the Mages Guild before I go off.
That's more than I... That's a fair... You drive... You got a great deal. A fine transaction. An excellent bargain.
It's got 1,600 now. So I can probably do like 30 of those at once, maybe. That's alright, well, we'll get a mod.
A good
to
price for a
bulk
good
sell
customer.
stuff off later. Just do it then.
You drive... An excellent bargain. A good price, you've made it. That's more... A fine... An excellent... A good price, you drive a hard bargain.
Jeez, keep the healing potions.
That's a good deal.
Right, there we go.
Be seeing you.
Right, now we want to go to the other Mages Guild, don't we? Was it Bravil, the other one I've not done? I think it was Bravil. Let's just go to Bravil and have a look. Yeah, so you've got the two issues, haven't you? You've got, again, which makes the game look nice and still run like the original. But yeah, like I said, Gamebryo and Creation Engine are not good in terms of crashing and shit like that. Also, very quick way of leveling up your jumping thing there. Acrobatics, whatever it is. Just doing that under that sign. Although there's some places, I think, where you won't get put off from jumping. Yeah, you want to do it on the really like low things like that, I think, yeah. And you can get especially if I had to restore fatigue, which I do, because I have shitloads of them. So if I drink loads of those, then just do this. Here we go, acrobatics. Annoyingly, you have to keep tapping it each time. I'll do it on that bit as well. Yep. Ooh. Spamming jump for a minute, come up a couple of levels. But yeah, I think there's a couple of places where it's even easier to do it. But yeah, a lot of Oblivion's skills can be cheesed like this. Because with jumping in Oblivion, I think it starts counting the XP at the start of your jump, not the end of the jump or the height you jump. So it basically is, if you're stuck in a tiny little thing where you barely move and you spam jump, works even faster than just doing it normally. Just like with my summon thing, that one. I need to keep remembering just to spam this as I walk around to keep leveling up my conjuration. Right, anyway, I want to go to the Mages Guild, don't I, not the Fighters Guild. Wherever the Mages Guild is.
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
I'm not going to even start looting everything that isn't nailed down at the moment, so I don't have to keep fucking selling it off non-stop. Right, who do I need for the recommendation?
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation,
oh, yeah,
I presume.
First person I spoke
Are you
to.
prepared to earn it? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready. I'm afraid I haven't had time.
Oh,
Perhaps
sorry,
I'll need... I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know.
Green is,
But it
although
needs to
her
stop.
skin's a bit more brown
It's
lower down,
making
brown
her
red.
Miserable.
So maybe that's like tan lines for lizards, I don't know.
Please, I'm in
I'm Ardaline. I'm the Guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville. If you're looking for further training in alchemy, I suggest you... I believe he's working at the West...
Desperate
Take
need
care.
of help, and I think
Greetings.
you're the only one that I can turn to.
Who's the guy I wanted to speak to? I don't want to do alchemy training, I wanted to do,
Well, Eteriana's spells, recharging and training in mysticism. And idle chatter.
sounds like she said
At your service.
something anus then.
Breville is an important... Delphine can get you a spell to summon bound armor if you're interested. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy. Be seeing you.
It's my pleasure. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. I'm afraid I'm not very social, so I really don't know very much about the people here. You too.
Are you ready? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori. I don't understand. He even... Perhaps...
Right, we need to
Please,
find Varen
I'm in
Vamori, wherever he
desperate
is.
need of help, and I think you're the only one that
I heard you
can
know how to
turn
move in light armor.
Has like one of those double intrude names, like if you're in Panto or something. It's the Baron Hardon. Let's go to daylight hours when they might be, where they should be.
Carandial, mage trained, scholar by inclination, student of our Aldmeri ancestors, the Aliads. I can't believe a Mages Guild associate was found dead in Cheydinhal. What kind of a place are they running there? The Eyelid ruin of Anatwil is nearby. I can spend a few days on site, then return here for the comforts of home and my library. Be seeing you.
You have the hands of a healer.
Oh, hello. What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud
I
crabs.
will nick the silverware. Why not?
Annoying creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
And the crafting ingredients. Alchemy ingredients.
care.
Lots of free silverware again.
How do you do? How about mixing up some potion?
Are you... I'm afraid I haven't had time. Perhaps I'll need you to have...
Yeah, but where is
I'm in
what's his
desperate
name
need
for
of
the
help,
army?
and I think you're the
How are you
only
today?
one that I can turn to.
Where is he? Because it's not started the quest yet, so I can't automatically use that to find him.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Varan Vermori really has a silver tongue.
I don't know him too well, but I've heard he's a smooth talker.
I see. The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Cara Hill. Absolutely not. Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kabach. The whole town destroyed.
So I've heard.
Hear any word about Kud Ai's friend? She's offering a generous reward.
Well met, guildmate.
I have it on good account. The forlorn
They
watchman
say
is
that
gone
King
for
Helseth
good.
has made an alliance with... Go ahead, please. Kudai is a member of Bravil's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kudai yourself. Good day.
Have you ever seen Fatis Aaron conjure up a creature?
Happy to oblige.
I don't have a lot of interest in
Right, yeah, but where's the
conjuration
guy I'm meant to be fucking finding
suppose if
to
I
do
did,
this
I'd want to
quest?
talk to Fatis.
Safe travels.
Be seeing you. Hello? Arieri, your friendly guild alchemist. Satisfaction guaranteed. No free samples. Bravil? Good points, cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points? Culturally a whole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker. I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Farewell.
Yeah, but where's the person I need to find? Fuck it, I'll steal everything while I'm up here. I'll do some alchemy while I'm here, why not? And I want to definitely find whoever that is that I need to do for this one last quest. Assuming it's not fucking broken and I can't find him and I'm soft locked without getting a mod or a console command or whatever.
You look like a bright one.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, Iterena something anus, yeah.
Half of the Council of Mages.
Where's she?
Always keep your magical equipment charged. There's much I can show you.
Ah, Mr. Scissor. I haven't got many points for that, so yeah, let's train that.
Let's do business.
Just buy everything from there, why not?
Thank you. Be seeing you.
Yeah, where's this person I need to find?
Are you ready to... No? What? Are you...
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm afraid I haven't had to... Perhaps
give me the
I'll
fucking
need you to
quest
have...
marker.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want... The Council of Mages. If you... I take my duties... Yes, I'm the one looking for my friend. I miss him so. We were He's always getting... I'm going to level with you, as you seem like... Henantier isn't missing. On the contrary, I know exactly where he is. The problem is, he's trapped and there's no way I can free him. Well, Henantier's been warned that if he strays outside the guild rules one more time, he may be up for summary dismissal. The rules say that he isn't to practice dangerous experiments at his home. It must be done in the guild under the watchful eye of an associate. Henantier's never been one for rules, and so he's continued to perform his latest experiments in secret. If word gets out, he'll be dismissed. Great. Whatever suits you and gets me Henantier back suits me just fine. When you're ready to go and see him, let me know. But please, do hurry. Are you...
Right, let's do this bit in case it's breaking the other quest.
Hi.
Look at the muscles on you.
Oh, that's nice of you. Oh, this is the guy I wanted to find anyway. Look at the muscles on you.
Yes, I sort of know her. Well, I mean, I don't really know her, but I've talked to her some.
Alright, let's bribe
I'm
you so you
listening.
give me more information.
That will get you something. I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes. I've never laid a hand on her, either in anger or... I've never hurt her, okay? Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Farewell.
I did not touch her, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, he's very much Tommy Wiseau, that guy. I didn't hit her, I did not. I never laid a hand on her, I did not.
Well, as you can see, Enantier's right here, and he's trapped in his dream world. I told him that trying to travel into one's own dreams is risky, but as usual, he didn't listen to me. Always has to do things his way. Enantier constructed a magical device he called the Dream World Amulet. With this device, one can enter his own mind and experience dreams. True, but this is different. When you enter your dreams with the amulet, you're in full command of a dreamlike replica of yourself. All your thoughts, your skills, and your talents travel there with you. Think of it as exploring a new land, but a land within your own mind. Enantier created the amulet to see if he could use his dreams as a training ground to help better himself. I don't know all of the details, but the amulet is a conduit to get to that training ground. It's been 3 days, and he's been stuck in his dreams. I've watched him all that time, and he hasn't been up at all. The only way to save him is to put on the Dream World Amulet and go to sleep. I fear that anyone he knows won't be able to help him in there. Since I'm in his memories, he may dismiss me as a figment of his dreams. The only chance is for a total stranger to enter his dreams. When you're ready to do this, I'll give you the amulet.
Right, let's do it then.
Don't take this socially lightly. The recesses of the mind can be the darkest place of all. Are you prepared? Please, use the extra bit. Oh my, Enantier once told me that if he's killed in his dreams,
It's Freddy Krueger, is it?
Now is a time for sleep.
I want to first sleep before I use this amulet, just to level up. Okay, so we've got an amulet. Dream World Amulet, right.
My word! You startled me. Are you real? I've lost my way. This place looks so familiar, but I can't remember how I got here. Can you help me? This place is so strange. Dream world, you say? It's more like a nightmare. I don't like this place at all. I feel like I shouldn't be here. There must be an exit around here somewhere. I'd explore this place, but I'm afraid I just don't have the courage to do so. How could I be so careless? What's the matter with me? I know I've lost something. Yes, that's it. I've lost many things in this strange place. Would you please help me?
Let's at least put some clothes on then. Don't think any of these have armor value, do they? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Right, those are all traps. Yep. Luckily I only touched one on the way in here.
We must get out of this place.
So that's the test of patience I've done. Right, I've got 500 carry weight, that's good to know. Let's just drop all the shit I don't need in a minute. I'll keep the food because I can actually eat that to heal. Oh, kill yourself, that's useful. Ah, prepare. Oh, this is very good gear. Glass is light armor, so I'll wear that rather than the other thing. Oh, so this is like the arena, basically. I see. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Okay. Let's try this again, but be a bit smarter about it. If I do the staff, can I actually magic? No, about destruction spells. What was that steel health one called? That's all. Okay, Devour health. Can I use that one? No. Or am I not silenced as soon as I enter the arena? Oh, I guess I can attack using this, but not using my own magic, right? Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy. Yeah, that Starforce, alright. Yeah, it's much easier just spamming him with magic.
We must get out of this place.
let's use a torch. I haven't used any torches yet, weirdly, in this entire game, but why not? Where do torches actually show up? Just in, like, the misc stuff. Yeah. Those traps are pretty easy to avoid. Yeah, that was easy. Didn't even need the torch, that was apparently equipped. Okay,
We
so
must
there's
get
a
out
fourth
of this
element to
place.
find. Is the other one on the bottom floor again? Ah, test of courage. I've not done that one. Right. Oh, Potion of the Sea, I don't need that. I'm an Argonian, this is easy. Is that more Potions of the Sea in there? Yep. Again, don't need it, because I'm an Argonian. There we go.
I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever, and I don't even know why. But how? What you say must be the truth. I feel strange. I can see now what you were saying was no story at all, but the truth, and I'm a fool. I had no idea that the amulet could hold such power over me. I set out to create a way to conquer my failings, but it seems the tables had turned, and they conquered me. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from the stream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell.
Oh, you mean the adoring fan? He's got like bleached blonde hair. Oh, I crashed the game, look. Whoops. Send and restart. Let's see if I can finish this quest before I go off and just skip that dialogue quickly. But, yeah, that's the adoring fan. It's when you complete the arena. Reshade, that was the name of that model I was using. Yeah, I haven't got the adoring fan yet because I've not done the arena, but when I have, I'll make sure I kill him or trap him in like the most horrible way possible.
I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever.
I hope this black.
It's good to see. I suppose thanks are only a small token of my appreciation. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of coin. It sounds like... Farewell, friend.
Hello, associate. Are you ready to earn your... I'm afraid I haven't... Perhaps I'll need... I don't understand. He even stole her. Perhaps... Necromancy may... It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries... Take this charm scroll.
There we go, yeah.
With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't... Make sure Varon hands over...
Right, let's put my gear back on. Is that fucked up my shortcuts? Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, Penetrator was on 1. Ah, my spells haven't done, it's just my other bits. Bow. The master thing I'll put as 5. And repair hammers, do they show up under that, or are they, Yep, on 6 for that.
Hello, associate.
Right, where's this guy I meant to be,
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
I thought it was this book that told me to go into. That's because he was just leaving. Right, so what was it? I had to use a scroll of charm on him or something. Is it that beguile one?
Hello, friend. What can I do for you? All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Soros Aranim. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardaline's staff now. Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
Isn't that abandoned house awful? It should be burned to the ground. All those greetings.
Ah, how quaint. How do you...
Any luck talking with Varen Vamori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll. Varen Vamori should give it to you once. He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
You do.
Get that staff back, associate.
Greetings to you.
An honor to be sure.
Also, I have to now beguile some other random guy in the Imperial City. I was in Talos Plaza district.
Speak. You have my ear, citizen.
Ruslan and Larogue are going around. Good day, stranger. Soros Aranim is my name. Yes, I have the staff Varen sold me. I'm afraid I'm not willing to part with it. I paid good money for it, after all. You understand, of course. Goodbye.
Right, I'm going to beguile you.
Well met. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it, after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So what do you say? I'll just take the money from you then, and here's your staff. Now, since our business...
Right, Now I want to go back to Anvil or wherever it was and hand it back. Gravel, even not Anvil.
Hello.
What's new with you?
I heard people...
Once I've done this quest, I want to very briefly go, before I stop my stream, to the, Arcane University, whatever
You're
it's
a
called.
sneaky looking...
Because I want to, what do you call it, essentially, no, don't bed, unfortunately.
Hello,
I want to, see if I can do that spell
You
creation
have the
thing
mage's
I was going to
staff
do at that tower that
associate?
was broken. I was trying to do earlier.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances. Time for you to see where the real power of the guild lies. Romanus Polus will want to speak with you. Head to the Arcane University. I do hope our paths cross again.
Alright, Arcane University then I'll go off, because I want to, make my own spells.
What can I help you? You aren't the first person to go looking for those. Quite a remarkable story, really. I know a bit about it. Certainly. Garridan was a knight who lorded
This is
over a
another quest
small
I'm just
village of
randomly on,
peaceful
so I might
farmers.
advance it while I'm
One
here.
harvest summer, there was a horrible drought. The farmers appealed to Garridan to discover a solution. He spent a week consulting with sages until one of them mentioned a possibility. The sage told him of an artifact called the Everflow Ewer. The vessel, which looked like a silver pitcher, was said to supply endless water. Yes, indeed. Legend has it that Garridan found the Ewer and that it was guarded by a fearsome creature. It is also said that the creature froze him. When Garridan realized his quest was a failure and he wouldn't be able to return and save the farmers, he began to shed some tears. As the ice enveloped him, some of his tears were frozen as well. Some even say that the divine Mara took pity on the poor knight. To commemorate his kind heart, she imbued the tears with some sort of magical power. That's only rumor, though. You know, if you're really interested in more, there's a book I read once called Nightfall. It may have more about Garridan. I think I saw a copy last time I was at the first edition bookshop in the Market District. Please, visit me again anytime. I'm glad to help. Give Strasser my regards.
But yeah, where's this Ramulus? Because it now says he's out here. If he's around the back, I can't get there yet, so I have to figure out a way of breaking around there. Let's do the local map and see. Yeah, he's around the back, so probably just need to go through one of the back doors, I guess.
Hello, associate.
Needs a key, needs a key. Oh, is it because I'm here in weird hours? Yeah, probably. So let's put it more at daytime and maybe then comes out to the front office.
Hello, associate.
Is his marker moving? Because if his marker's moving, it means he's travelling.
You. I've seen your kind before. You've got blood on your hands. Keep your blade sheathed, you murdering bastard, or I'll put you down myself. The Arcane University is the greatest repository of knowledge in all of Cyrodiil. The privilege of admission is a goal every mage strives for. Have you heard? That big galleon down at the waterfront? Someone killed the captain, right there on the ship.
Yeah, it was me, you murdering bastard.
Goodbye, Magister.
Oh, he is moving over.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
I can't talk to you, you're on the wrong side of the gate. Come where I can speak to you like a man. What's his name? Let's give it 1 hour, see if he turns up. Ah, yeah, good, finally.
Hello, associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
See it.
I need some blue suede shoes to go with my robe. What does robe of the apprentice do anyway? Oh, it's not that useful. Time to go back to my black rubbered armor.
We come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human.
Well, some aren't human,
what I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild. Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff. The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ilette when you arrive, and choose wisely. You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
Right, where do I go to, make my own spells, unless I can't do that yet? Because if I have to do a few more quests, I won't bother on the stream.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Hmm?
Ah, you must
yes,
be
of
the
course.
Arcane University's newest edition.
I've been thinking about our conversation yesterday and decided to consult some of the ancient texts. You were right.
All these words mean nothing to me. Practice rooms, oh, it sounds obvious. It's like a target range. Watchtower.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Mage quarters. No. There's
I'm
one that says
so happy
spell
to see
thing.
you, I could burst!
Mystic Archives, potentially that. Oh, those work now. Okay, I don't have to go all the way around. Right,
Welcome.
So have a quick look at
If
these
you wish
buildings.
to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Anytime, friend, I'm right here.
Ultra spell making, yes, right, good, okay. So let's make first a restore health one that's quite powerful. I don't know how the magnitude, maybe that's how much magicka it needs. So let's do one that's about 200. Call it big heal. Oh, I need 100 to do that, so I can't have one that strong. Right, so let's make another one. Restore health. Maybe this is the level you need for it. Let's do one about 50. I'm going to call it Z heal, because I want to make it show up at the bottom. So magic. All. Shouldn't it show up at the bottom rather than... Where is it showing up then? Well, maybe I had to click the thing after doing it. So let's do restore health, Z heal. Yeah, self. That's what I want. Right. So restore Z heal, restore heal self. We wanted it to be about 50, didn't we? Right, okay, so is that here now? Self. Why can't I see it? What am I doing wrong here? So ultra spell making, restore health, self. Let's call it heal self. Let's just try that. Confirm. Why isn't it showing up unless I'm doing something really wrong and I can't think of what it is? Or does it make it into like a book that I don't have to learn? Yeah, I might have to look at a tutorial for this. I thought you just literally made them and then could use them. Yeah, that's strange. I have no idea then how I find my own spells I've made. The guy doesn't say, does he?
Borisian. What? There's a city out there? You don't say. What good is it, eh? Dirt, horses, idiots, be my guest. Gaspar and I have learned a great many spells over the years. Once you've learned them, you can use the knowledge to create your own. I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Well, your legendary wound sounds useful. Let's buy all of these anyway while I'm here. That's actually going to use up a load of my massive amount of money, because these are quite expensive.
I appreciate you. Bye.
Yeah, why is that one not worked where I've tried to make it on myself? Oh, good, I can steal these as well. Get some of my money back.
Master Spellmaker Gaspar Stegin at your service. New spells, old spells, good spells, bad spells. They're all fun for me. I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid. What can I interest you in? Thank you. You too.
Let's just see what happens if I make a stupidity one. Super spell. Confirm. See if my money goes down. No, it's not. Oh, I have to click the create bit at the bottom. Doing, I'm being an idiot. Right, okay. So we don't want restoration of 100, do we? Let's call it Z heal again. So, magnitude. So we wanted to make one about 50, didn't we? Let's do 52. Z heal, confirm. Create. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's why I was being dumb. I wasn't doing the create bit with it. So then Z heal, yeah, there we go. Restores health on self, 28 points, 2 seconds, cost 52. How does that compare to my other self heal ones? Like heal major wound, that's 25 points. So let's do one that's a bit more than that one. Restore health. Z heal 2. Self. Magnitude. Let's put that up to about 70. Yeah, let's make it about 7. Let's do 80. There we go. So then Z heal 2. Yeah, that's more like it. And then I can spam my potions of Restore Magicka. And then just keep doing this. And my restoration goes up. Be off in a minute now. But yeah, good. Making spells is something I wanted to be able to do, so yeah. That's good. I might just see if I can make a summon spell and see how that works. So, I see it's just a duration of these, of the summons. That's pretty boring. That has the effect, right? Open lock. They're just basically, yeah, the difficulty affects how much it costs. I've already got cured disease. Absorb health. Now this might be a good one. I'll just call it steel health. I shall call it vampire. Vampire 1. It's to area of 10. The duration doesn't necessarily have to be very long. And let's now bind that to 7. Right, I'll give that a quick try, then I'll go off.
You have
so in theory, I can just steal health from enemies now. So if I go to a place where there's probably enemies, like normally at a campsite you get like bandits. Yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee in a minute again, Rajiv. Good, here comes a bandit or something. Alright, stand still.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Yeah, it's not that effective, is it? But better to just snap them. Anyway, see everybody, I'm going to be off. So yeah, still got some annoying crashes in that annoying broken frost, what do you call it, spire bug, but otherwise I'm still really enjoying this. So yeah, I'll be getting some gas masks video, as I said, done this week, but I'll probably wait till my voice has recovered a bit more before doing those. Anyway, see everybody, goodbye.